Previously on the Hyper SMP. Oh, this feels good! Oh, revenge feels so good!
Oh, I don't know what the revenge is. But...
This is for going behind my back, QRT! After Muddy Blades told us Plax is a mole, we decided to talk to QRT. And me and Hyper decided that today was the day we were going to interrogate Plax and find out if he really was a mole. You know Muddy Blades, right?
Yeah, the one who betrayed me.
Yeah, your ex-best friend, your little pal.
Really not ex-best friend. I was...
You acted like you were his husband, for fuck's sake.
I was milking him of information. He had so much stuff. He gave me all this netherite.
Well, you see, Plax, there is a book. Okay?
That says that I'm a...
He gave me a book, and it told me that you are a mole working for Hydras, and everybody has told me that they interrogated you. And
we don't like moles.
And they told me that you did not say anything, that you were innocent. Here's the thing. I don't believe you. And I'll tell you why I don't believe you. Because you say you had no involvement at all. But they say that you were playing both sides. Now, Plax, if you had just told me the truth and told me you played both sides, I might have not even questioned you. But after all this betrayal, after our base was ransacked by Muddy Blades,
which you knew about.
I knew about it because Muddy said it. He told me to hide Snowy.
Why would he lie? Why would he lie about you being a mole?
You still did it. Just because he told you to doesn't stop the fact you still
Plax,
did it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay? Even before people thought you were a mole, we didn't trust you because of how close you were to Muddy. We were gonna make a government. We were gonna make a government, Plax. And we were gonna leave you out of the leadership.
I didn't care about Muddy, okay? I didn't care about him.
So you're saying he was
just a person.
So you're saying you were using him?
No. I wasn't using him. He was nice to talk to, but again, I couldn't trust him.
Plax, you told me you knew my son once upon a time. How?
Alright, so we were leading this thing called the Order. Simon, another version of Simon, not the ghost one, of course.
Wait, what?
He was there.
Wait.
He was living.
Wait. The same Simon.
And we were fighting Hyper. 28 Hyper.
Wait.
We were the good guys, in my opinion, of course.
What,
but
me?
Wait.
Shh.
You basically were a terrorist.
What? What?
Oh, you.
Wait, I've never done such a...
Hyper, wait. Hold on.
I've had enough.
Hold on,
of it.
Plax. Hyper, hold on. Give me a second. Simon, as in the Simon who killed me. As in the same Simon I killed. That's how he got my sword. I always wondered, how the hell did my son get my sword? That was the only way he could revive me. Simon gave him my sword.
Because he was in the Order, the same team. He knew it all along.
You know what? Enough is enough. I'm so tired of these fucking mind games! You keep trying to mess with me! Stop lying about everything!
What are you doing?
What are all these mind games?
Wait.
Stop playing mind games with me!
Go away! Leave us! Simon, leave us!
What is going on?
Stop!
What are you doing?
Stop! Guys!
Stop playing mind games!
Whoa.
Guys!
Guys.
Fighting!
I have fucking 3 withers on me! You don't want to do this!
Hyper, stop!
Guys.
Hyper!
What? Why are you guys here? You are the prostitutes.
Simon, high swag.
Zack, we're not now.
Guys, let us handle this.
What are you doing?
You can't just kill him.
Simon, High Swag, listen, he's a mole. He's betrayed all of us, and he's now trying to convince me that Hyper was a terrorist, my son was his friend or something, and that a guy called Simon, who I literally killed, who was the reason I was in hell.
I have had enough with this guy.
Enough with the mind games! You should not abuse my son in vain!
Guys,
Max, you have done enough mental
No, no, no,
torture
no, no.
to all of us.
You have tortured us enough!
no, guys. Uh-oh.
You keep lying about my son, and you keep lying about this past, and you will
Vega.
pay for this!
Vega! Stop! Vega! Wait, not in here. Let's take this outside at least.
I agree with that, to be fair.
We're gonna do something, let's not do it inside our home. Get out. Get out now. I don't want this to be inside our home.
Fine, let's take this outside. Listen! Read the book! Oh shit, you're nothing. Okay, it's fine.
Alright, I'll read out loud.
Muddy literally,
Alright.
Muddy puts proof about how he's been a mole he's a mole, and how he's betrayed us, and he's been on both sides. Get back here. And then I confronted about him, and he told me he did it, and QRT convinced me not to kill him at that time. And you know what? I believed him, and he brought up my son, told me that he was friends with my son, and he used my son against me. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, it's okay. Though, but Hydrax is behind this, along with Plex. Signing off, Muddy Blades.
You see? That book, and literally every single gut feeling tells me he's guilty, and he doesn't even admit that he knew Hydrax. He doesn't even admit that he was playing both sides, which doesn't make any sense to me. But why would Muddy lie?
Plex, come here. Come here.
I've had enough with this Vega personally.
Wait. Alright. Plex, I need you to stand in the middle. Stand there. Alright. Now I need you to listen to every single thing I say, or you will be murdered.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's your side of the story? Why are you not guilty?
Basically, me and Muddy from the start, we were kind of friends, but he told me about this Hydrax person. I met him, I gave him some stuff, since that's what I normally do. I give new members and stuff. Diamond stuff to not die from the start. And yeah, I just kind of helped them out, but he told me about his operation thingy where he ruins the server and does tons of stuff. I don't know anything else, but I knew Muddy was a part of it. I never said that I was a part of their team. I just said that, yes, I don't agree with some people's.
Now I have a question for all of you. Who's Hydrax?
Hydrax is someone that I've heard a bit, but I don't know much about him. But what of that book and what a lot of people have been saying, he is behind a lot of the shit on the server, and he's got some big plans. And if Plax won't tell me what it is, because he apparently doesn't know, but I don't believe shit. Because he says he wasn't friends with Muddy. He says he wasn't that close with Muddy. But the fact remains is that you know how much he was buddying up with Muddy High Spike. QRT, back me up. Simon, back me up. We all three of us know we were gonna cut him out of the government we were gonna make because we couldn't trust him. So why are we trusting him now when everyone's telling us he's a mole?
What's your defense?
High Spike.
Listen, Plex, I want to believe you. I like you. I want to believe you, but I really don't have a reason.
I know everything about you. Basically, yeah, I can't get into it.
High Swag.
What is it?
I've got time. We've got time.
We got time to talk.
Can I get some space, please? I literally.
Back up.
I don't have one.
Give us some breathing space.
Can someone give me some comments?
Basically, I was in another universe, then that universe kind of ended. I saved myself somehow, and I ended up in this universe. I still have all the memories from there. I mean, us three with Vega's son, we're kind of a team with QRT. Yeah, in the end, basically, and...
What does that have to do anything with you being a mole for us?
To me, this is nonsense.
This is nonsense to try and confuse us.
Okay, I'll get to that.
Okay,
Me and Vega were really close friends. We were...
Back up.
Yeah, I was his right-hand man. and I would never betray him in any way.
You mean my son?
Yes.
This is Vega, not
He
your son.
thinks
Yes.
he
still.
he claims he knows my son, and that someone called Simon, who I killed, and who killed me. The reason I was in hell was his best friend.
So, okay, so you've got a son.
He's dead.
And-
I swear. That's how
He
I was
got
revived.
sex.
He died, and that's how I got revived. He sacrificed himself for me.
Looks.
And he.
And apparently, you know him.
Yes.
What happened? How? What? Okay, so
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that.
okay, so here's what I'm getting from this. You are trying to tell a different story of you being apparently from the multiverse and can travel dimensions, and you knew Vega's son, which is dead, by the way, and you still remember everything from a different universe.
And you're telling us this, even though
Yeah.
we know nothing of this.
How are we
Guys.
expected to believe you? And we still don't get any information about the mole.
Guys.
Hmm?
I think he's
What?
speaking the truth.
You're
Are
with
you
him!
fucking
Why
kidding
the
me?
hell would you
I
believe
might not
that?
be the real Simon,
Why
but I
would you
do have
believe
some
that,
memories.
Simon?
You're not the real Simon!
I'm not the Simon. I'm
What?
a ghost Simon. I have slight memories from time to time, and I think
Wait.
he's speaking the truth. I remember some of this. I remember
Wait.
places. I remember
Even if this
traveling.
is the truth, why would he tell us this? This isn't anything to do with us.
It was quite empty. I remember placing
No.
a sword in the chest, and
No, this is too much for me. This is too much for me. No, I can't do this. This is too much for me. Enough.
Vega,
Enough.
Vega, don't. Vega,
Vega, I think
Vega,
it's
calm down.
time.
Vega,
Vega.
Vega, for me. Let's just talk you and I for me. Vega, listen. I know this is a lot for you. I know they're claiming to know your son, and this is a different multiverse, and they're apparently multiverse travelers or something. But it's gonna be okay, okay? We don't need to. We can talk about this. We don't need to jump into conclusion with fighting, okay?
I swear, did I ever actually tell you the story of my son?
No.
I was young, and I was stupid. I was 30 something, and my son was only a few years old. I had a sister called Summer, and my son was pretty young, and his mother was killed by someone called Nova. He was an emperor, and I don't remember a lot about shit, but I remember killing him. And then there was a guy called Simon, the same guy that Plaque's quote I think referred to, and I think he might be the ghost of. I think that Simon's the ghost of him, but I'm struggling to comprehend this because. And Simon, he was evil. He was killing hundreds of people, and he wanted someone I knew dead. But I promised that I wouldn't. I didn't give him up, and he killed me. He put me in hell, and somehow, some way, my son came to be in hell. I was there for 20 years, and he threw the sword, my sword that I was killed with. I wasn't killed with that sword, but when I died, that sword, that was my sword. And he revived me. He brought me back, but my son sacrificed himself. He spent his entire adult life trying to revive me. He didn't have friendships. He didn't have relationships. I don't know anything about him, about my son. I only remember when he was a kid. And this guy, Plax, who's a mole,
Okay.
he destroyed the one place I finally could call home again because it's been so long since I had something that. And he uses my son to try and get me to trust him.
Vega, imagine that would give you a hug right now.
He was the only thing in my life that I cared about when I died. And I think every single fucking day, what if I just gave up who Simon was after? What if I just gave up who Simon was after? Maybe he could have had an actual life. Maybe he could have had something. And not have to sacrifice himself and spend his entire adult life trying to revive me.
Hey, I don't know what to say. Well, okay, listen.
And when Plax...
What?
I'm sorry, but when Plax uses my son's name. And he tries to confuse me, and he just makes me mad and angry, and I just don't know what to do. I just want to pot and stab the shit out of him, because High Swag, I used to be an anarchist. I used to kill people, but then I renounced my ways because I wanted to change, because if I wasn't an anarchist, maybe my son would be alive to this day. Maybe I would not have been killed. I can't die at old age, High Swag, because I was killed once before, and I got killed again recklessly. I was killed once before, and I was brought back by the totem. High Swag, you don't know what it is, but he brought me back. The totem brought me back, and I couldn't die of old age, and so many things. And I died again. I got killed again because I was stupid.
How old are you?
High Swag, I was dead for 25 years, but I think I'm about 80. But I don't age because of the totem. But there's so many side effects.
I know this is really hard for you. I didn't understand. I thought you just... I didn't understand what you were keeping inside of you. But if your son really means this much to you, I swear on my life that we're gonna make this up for you, okay? We're gonna make you happy again.
I swear, I haven't seen my sister in 25 years. I've been trying to find her, hoping she's still alive, but... You know, Summer,
sister.
you know the last thing I talked about with Summer, my sister? She was mad because I wasn't paying enough attention to my family, because I was so determined in being an anarchist, destroying dictators. And I died. And I just want to go to her and apologize for all this shit.
Oh, I'm so...
It's okay.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Flax is back on.
Let's take a...
Enough is enough. I'm tired of this. You made me cry, Flax. I haven't cried in years, and you made me cry. I didn't even cry when I was brought back because you confused me so much.
You know what, Flax? Flax, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of agree with Vega here. He's been through a lot.
You know what? I agree with High Swag and Vega. I agree.
He's been through a lot, and don't take this personally, okay?
Simon, you're gonna
You
stick
know
up for this guy?
It fucking hurts to lose your best friend, who was
Yes,
the first
yes,
one to
I do.
actually-
How difficult it is.
Flax.
And you are you.
I
Oh,
lost
you don't know what it's like.
my parents to a government. I lost my brother, the one person growing up who took care of me, to a government. You know why I became an anarchist? Because they took him as a slave, and they told me that they were keeping him safe and they were keeping him as a slave until I worked my ass off, and they would let him come back. And they killed him long before they asked me for my help. So I blew up that government, and I vowed to blow up every single government, and I renounced my ways of being an anarchist. I lost my best friend. I lost my son. I lost the mother of my child. I can't find my sister. I have lost so much.
You haven't got any chest.
I lost my best friends. I lost my family. And you seriously think I don't know what it's like to lose people after you try to twist up this story about my son, make me confused, make me emotional? Enough is enough. Do you want to settle this at Christown or here? Because I'm done talking.
You know what? I'm gonna settle. And if you two are gonna stand with the mole, we're gonna put you back where you belong, and that's in the ground, Flax.
Alright. We didn't have to do it like this, but time to die. Time to die.
Oh, Simon. Simon, is this really the side you want to choose?
Flax, you used my son against me, and this is not okay. Honestly, I care that you're a mole. That pissed me off. But you know what? You using my son against me, that was just fucking wrong, okay? And you were a mole. You wronged us. But you using my son against me, that's just fucked up, Flax. And today, you're gonna die.
Kill my friend.
I cannot. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Guys, I
Well.
think we won that one.
That
Let's
wasn't
go!
even fair. That wasn't even fair.
Oh.
Worse.
Oh, wait, Simon's gonna die.
You guys just killed me.
Yep.
Oh,
Sorry,
this
Simon,
was
buddy.
the wrong decision, Simon.
You should not have backed Plax!
I'm so
Why?
sorry, Simon.
Why, Simon? Why, Simon?
I'm so sorry, Simon. I hate to do this to you.
Oh!
but I don't know. Oh, okay.
Even though Plax was killed, the war was definitely not over. And my thirst for blood only grew stronger. This town, y'all have fucked with the wrong people. Alright? Y'all disrespected me. And you know what? I don't give a fuck about who I'm fighting for. I stand for violence, for tyranny. I want blood. Hey guys, Zack, well, the truth is in life,
Oh my
Zack,
God.
the good guys don't win.
Be peaceful, man. I just want to be peaceful.
The good guys don't win, Zack. You stood with the wrong people here, buddy. Let's go. I'm not gonna wait for you to do that. You can do that yourself.